Welcome back to Cactus Play Shining Force 2. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And Kevandre is looking up some fanfic right now because we know how much you guys love our fanfic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Last time we had too many fanfic.
There's too many fanfic, too long fanfic.
Yeah.
And sorry for being a bitch about that. I really hated this battle on top of bad fanfic.
Yeah.
I did not care for that situation.
But this time, I'm supposed to read the fanfiction, but Bobby is the one who found them.
Yes.
So
I found two short ones that are nice and easy.
You can blame him for all of it.
But let's see, last time we did the Prison Flower battle with Gesp.
Gesp, who's a Frenchman.
Right, we got 3 monks now, and now we just walk on out. And I'm fairly certain it's right into...
Now you shall pay for killing my precious prison flower!
Fuck your prison flowers!
Gesp again.
And I think this is the sucky battle. Do you have another cunning trap for us?
Will I do that? Did I do that? I just want to introduce you to my little friend. Zip. Red Baron, say hello.
The Red Baron battle. He is a kind of a bitch.
He's waiting for you just outside the Gallon Gate. You have to defeat him if you want to advance. See his red armor? It's smeared with blood. He has killed many people. Now it's your turn. This will be your undoing.
That's nice. Good for you. Gallum is just over there, but...
We have to advance. Cactus, are you ready?
Yep.
His head just kind of like dips. Okay, so Bobby found this.
Alright, now hold on.
Okay.
I gotta do my map intro thing once it's my fucking turn. Oh, come on. Calm the fuck down. Now, I don't know if you just noticed what happened there. Red Baron asshole got to move twice before I even got to move once.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfair.
What a cuck-ass bitch.
Yeah.
Wow, he's got a lot of health.
Yeah. He's also got a dark sword, all that. His HP is unknown, his attack is unknown, means it's greater than 99. Which is kind of a bitch thing. And he's surrounded by all these people. That Minotaur's a bitch, these archer dudes are assholes. You get more wizard people up there. Go there, demons, Minotaurs, more fucking archers, 3 of them right in a row. I hate that shit.
You gonna lose?
Oh no. But a lot of people are gonna die. Either that demon dude.
Thank God for no permadeath.
Yeah.
Alright, so we good to go?
We good to go.
Alright. So, this one is called Hey Sexy and Other Misadventures of Jar Jar Binks. And it is written by Potentially Insane Fangirl.
I love that username.
Chapter 1, Story 1, Hey Sexy. Author's note. This is the first story of my very strange Jar Jar series. Originally, this story was going to be a one-shot on its own, but after a couple of people asking me, I've added a few more. I'm sorry to tell you, Jar Jar haters, but he does not die in any of these stories, seeing as how I don't hate him that much. In fact, I don't really hate him at all, I just enjoy making fun of him.
Fair enough.
It's mostly just him making a fool of himself, as usual. I don't own anything here, got it? It was yet another normal, horrible day for Jar Jar Binks. People burning figures of him, people throwing rotten tomatoes at him, and people mooning him on the street. Right now, Jar Jar was just trying to find a bathroom to wash off that tomato and a bit of dung that somehow got in there off his face.
Nice.
As he was walking, he passed by a room where Anakin Skywalker and his master Obi-Wan Kenobi were talking. Jar Jar, being a curious Gungan and all, stopped to listen for a minute. He stood behind a wall while the men talked. So anyway, Anakin said to his master, what do you think of Padme? Well, I'll admit she is quite attractive, but not my type, Obi-Wan replied. Why do you ask? Jar Jar, who was still listening, thought about Padme's beautiful body and drooled a little. No reason, no reason, Anakin said quietly, his face turning a light pink. You wouldn't happen to be, interested in her, would you? Obi asked, smirking a little. No, of course not. I'm a Jedi, remember? Anakin cried out, his face turning from pink to bright red. Obi-Wan just grinned. While Jar Jar was listening, Mace Windu walked by, stepping on Jar Jar's foot. You see, he didn't even see him, and even if he had, he probably wouldn't have cared.
Mace Windu don't give a fuck.
Motherfucker. Jar Jar let out a cry in pain and hopped about on one leg. Anakin and Obi-Wan, hearing the noise, looked out the door, but by then Jar Jar had already hopped off on one leg to find some band-aids that you couldn't see him. What?
Yes.
Obi-Wan and Anakin shrugged and walked back into the room. Well, I'm off, Obi-Wan said to his Padawan, getting his coat on. Have a good day. Wait, Anakin stopped his master. I was just wondering. Say I know this man. We'll just call him, Panikin. Wants to know how to...
Because he's a Panikin!
Wants to know how to get this woman to like him. Not Padme in particular, mind you. He added, blushing again. Just any woman. Obi-Wan smiled and sat down. Is this Panikin a Jedi? Because he should realize by now that it's elite. No, of course not, Master. He just wants this woman to like him as a good friend. Obi-Wan sighed and shook his head. Might as well play along with him if he must learn the hard way. Well, maybe first I would tell her how good she looked that day. Then
Nice.
take her out for a nice dinner.
Nice.
Then, when you really got her, tell her she's sexy.
Absolutely. 100% sound advice. Cannot fail.
Sexy, Master? Anakin asked, now interested. Right at that moment, Jar Jar came back, limping on his now bandaged up foot. Unfortunately, why did he need a bandage after getting stepped on by Obi-Wan, or by Mace Windu?
Windu is wearing heels.
Girl! I love that. Anyway, so unfortunately he didn't catch all of what Obi-Wan had said, and was about to be very misled. Yes, sexy, Obi-Wan replied. Sexy? Thought Jar Jar. What is this a word? Misa never heard it before.
God, you and that voice, it's awesome, but I hate it so much. I just want to punch my childhood
You want to punch your childhood?
for introducing me to that voice. Yes.
You see, when I was younger, I was quite the ladies' man. I would go around yelling, "Hello, sexy!" You wouldn't believe how well that worked. Obi-Wan gazed happily into space. Yep, those were the days. Anakin looked at his master in amazement and in awe. Jar Jar had the same look on his face, too. Wow, Jar Jar thought. That just sounds a kick-ass. Misa have to try this. With that, Jar Jar walked off to find someone to try the word out on. Jar Jar walked for a long time trying to find someone to talk to, but every time he did, they ran away from him in fear, as usual. Finally, after searching a while and having many tomatoes thrown at him, he finally found someone. This person was a rather fat little lady with curly gray hair. She didn't seem to notice Jar Jar, that's probably why she didn't run away, so Jar Jar took this as a chance to try his new word out on. He cleared his throat, stood up straight, and yelled out to the lady, "Hey, you sexy!" He called loud and clear as the woman looked up at him in shock. "What's up?" The result was a scream of pain from Jar Jar and the scream of "Pervert!" from the fat lady. The woman had Jar Jar in a tight headlock, while the poor stupid Gungan screamed for help. Hearing the screams of help, Obi-Wan and Anakin came running to the rescue. By the time the two Jedi got there, the woman was already on top of Jar Jar, beating the lovin' crap out of him.
Nice.
Wasting no time, Anakin and Obi-Wan worked together to try to get the fat lady off of Jar Jar.
But she hasn't sung yet. It's not over till she sings.
It's never over till the fat lady sings. Finally, after quite a while, the two men managed to get the lady off of Jar Jar. Why the hell were you doing that for? Obi-Wan asked the woman, his hand on his hip. Obi-Wan is sassy. The woman
He's
didn't...
a very sassy Jedi.
The woman didn't answer, but instead gave Jar Jar one last punch and ran off, shooting Jar Jar the finger as she ran.
Very nice. Top classiness.
What did she do that for? Anakin asked the Gungan as he helped him up. Did you say something to her? Misa didn't do anything, Jar Jar whimpered pathetically. All Misa wanted to do was she's very sexy. You called her what? Anakin cried out, his eyes wide open. I can't blame her now for doing that to you, Obi-Wan said quietly, looking at Jar Jar as though he was nuts. But Misa thought people liked being called that, Jar Jar said, looking up at two people with big eyes. Misa thought it was a nicer thing to call people. He's just Italian now.
Yes.
The two men stared at him with shock for a moment. Then finally they burst out into laughter. Oh man, you totally messed up there, man, Anakin said, still laughing. Finally, the two men walked away laughing, leaving a very poor, confused Jar Jar just sitting there. Yeah, that's how Anakin would talk.
Yes.
You totally messed up there, man. He's not bitching about sand or wanting to kill people. I mean, I don't...
Look, if there's no children around to kill, he just becomes a dude bro.
So that's one of 4 chapters of this.
Yes.
Should I continue with Jar Jar stories?
Sure.
All right.
Let's keep it going. As long as they're not like humongous. I don't think any of them are.
Doesn't look to be. Okay. Chapter 2, Story 2. Binks gets fired.
Nice.
Author note. Thanks, Moonbeam Girl 13, for giving me the idea. Hey y'all, it's stupid and crappy, but enjoy it anyway. XD. I don't own Star Wars or George Lucas. Well, no duh. But Tiff Arrow is mine.
What?
I don't know. Misa is fired! Jar Jar Binks whimpered as he looked into the eyes of George Lucas. But Misa Big Bombad, stop! George sighed and shook his head sadly. I'm sorry, Jar Jar, but that's just not the way it works out. We just don't need you anymore.
That's fair.
But you're keeping Annie! Jar Jar said as he pointed at Anakin Skywalker, who was currently on the sofa playing Super Mario World and drinking a case of the finest beer.
That sounds about right.
Yeah? Yes, I know, George replied, still shaking his head, but I still need him, like for the cartoons, books, Christmas specials, toys, etc., you know? The stuff that you're not in. Get it? Jar Jar looked at him blankly and blinked stupidly. George smacked his own head and groaned in disbelief. Listen, Binks, George cried out, causing the Gungan to jump back a little. You're not needed here. We're done with you. You're fired, damn it. But Misa can be useful.
I like the idea of just calling Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. Misa very useful. Just ask, Yoda. Yeah, Yoda. Tell Lucas Misa good Bombad actor.
Y-O-D-A Yoda.
Yoda chuckled as he walked by, along with 2 very sexy-looking female models beside him.
Of course, Yoda got them bitches.
Ruined Star Wars, you did. Sucks crap, you do. Jar Jar's jaw dropped as the green creature said that. Oh yeah? Well, Yusa suck too! Jar Jar yelled as a comeback. Yusa suck real bad! Okay, Binks, I think you made your point. Now it's time for you to go, George said, rather annoyed. But I said go! Jar Jar yelped in fright and ran to the door, followed by George. Okay, Binks, there's the door, use it, George said as he pushed Jar Jar out the door. Wait, where will Misa go? That's your problem, not mine, George said simply. With that, he slammed the door on Jar Jar's face, leaving him out in the cold. It's not fair, Jar Jar mumbled as he walked down the busy streets of New York. Misa have nowhere to go. He sighed and sat down on a bench. I guess Misa will sleep here tonight. The Gungan sighed again, closed his eyes, and went to sleep. He wasn't asleep for long, though. Sir, are you alright? Jar Jar's eyes popped open and he rubbed them. Yeah, Misa just... He stopped talking suddenly as he looked at who the voice was coming from. Standing there was the most beautiful young woman he'd ever seen. She had bright blue eyes, short brown hair, and pink painted nails. So, are you alright? The woman repeated, looking at him with concern. Oh yeah, Misa okie day now.
Really?
The woman laughed and smiled.
Just hurts my ears so bad.
That's good. When I first saw you were lying there quietly, I thought you were dead. No, Misa berry alive. Hey, wait a sec. Jar Jar said as he looked her over. Aren't you Tiff Arrow, the big Bombad singer? Yep, that's me, she laughed, nodding. I was just taking a break from recording when I saw you. I wouldn't think it's the warmest night to be out, though.
That's fair.
Binks was about to reply until a cold wind blew past him, causing him to shiver a little. Oh, you poor thing, Tiff cooed, draping her own jacket over him. Are you homeless? As of a few hours ago, Yisa.
To be fair, if I saw Jar Jar, I'd be like, oh, that thing's homeless.
Well, listen, why don't you stay at my house? There'll be food, a 50-inch TV, and a bed to sleep on. What do you say? Jar Jar's face lit up as he jumped off the bench. Yisa, okay day! Mesa would love to stay with Yusa. Fucking hell. That's great, she replied, taking his hand in hers. Let's go. God, I hope this gets rated M.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Wait! Jar Jar stopped her. How many beds do Yusa have? Tiff grinned slyly. Only one.
Ooh la la.
Hey, there's a letter for all of us, Padme yelled as she ran into the room where the other Star Wars characters and Lucas were. Let me see, Anakin yelled, grabbing the envelope from the girl's hand. I want to see who it's from. After reading who it was from, Annie sighed and rolled his eyes. It's just from that Jar Jar retard dude. There was a sound of annoyed groans throughout the room.
Yes, I totally believe that to have happened at some point.
Okay, let me see it, George said calmly, taking the letter from Annie's hands. He better not be begging to come back, he said, under his breath.
Uder?
There's a lot of spelling mistakes.
Ah.
As he opened it up, he found a CD inside. What's this? He asked himself, but before he could read it, it was grabbed out of his hands by Anakin. Gee, what a surprise.
He made a mixtape. Is it fire?
Yay, CD! Annie squealed girlishly as he grabbed it away from the now pissed off George. I wonder who the singer is. What Anakin saw on the cover almost made his eyes pop out of his sockets. There on the cover was Jar Jar's ugly mug right next to the most gorgeous woman, Tiff Arrow. The case on the CD read, Jar Jar and Tiff's new hits, with brand new songs like Misa Happy Ending, Why Can't Misa, and Oops, Misa Did It Again. Over 5 million
Really?
copies sold. What the hell? Anakin screamed, dropping the case on the floor. Jar Jar's a singer! There was quite a bit of uproar in the room after Anakin said that. Okay, quiet down, George said, waving his arms in the air. Why don't we just read the letter it came with? The gang all nodded and he began to read. This is what it said. Dear Bombad Star Wars stars, it's a Misa Jar Jar Binks writing to Yusa to say Yusa all suck. Misa Bombad singer now with my new fiance Tiff Arrow. Anywho, thanks for kicking Misa out. Now Misa gonna be bigger Bombad stars than Yusa. Kisa Misa ass. Signed Jar Jar Binks. P.S. Misa let big fart in Yusa faces.
Of course.
Yeah, so there's the second story.
Way to keep it classy, Jar Jar. I appreciate you.
I don't know that I can do the Jar Jar voice anymore, dude.
Okay, then don't do the Jar Jar voice.
Was the other one that you sent me also Jar Jar?
No.
Okay.
Just slow going in his battles. That way I don't completely, die.
Alright, so this one's about Bobby.
Yes.
Okay.
I got my own fanfic section.
So this is called Cactar by Crazy Boris.
That's pretty dumb.
Fucking Boris. Okay, yeah, it's pretty short. It says chapter 1, but there's only one chapter.
Yes. It doesn't say chapter 1, it says chapter uno.
Chapter Uno, yeah. Cactars, katanas, and a whole mess of vengeance. By the way, this says it's Final Fantasy VII.
Specifically, yeah.
Published September 6, 2005. He first appeared as a small black speck in the distance, a sinister black speck, a speck of impending doom and a ridiculously long sword ownership. This black speck was called Sephiroth.
I think we get the idea that there was a speck.
Don't call him Sephi, he'll cut off your face. Hey, look, shoutouts to Nate Wants to Battle. He's Sephi. That's right, your whole face. What do you think that black speck in the distance is? Asked one cactar to another. Maybe a speck of impending doom and ridiculously long sword ownership,
Yes.
he answered. The other cactar flinched and replied, No, that's dumb. The
That
second
is
cactar
pretty
gasped.
dumb.
No, you're dumb. No, you are. Your mom is dumb, he replied. Your mom is stupid dumb. Jesus,
Stupid dumb.
said the cactar, crossing his arms and looking the other way. That's not even a word, stupid. No, you're stupid. No, you're The cactar stopped in mid-sentence and looked up at the large figure of impending doom and ridiculously long sword ownership looming above them, known as Sephiroth, or Master Bum Eyes by his frat boys.
Master Bum Eyes. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Sephiroth was having a nice day. He had his SPF 70 sunblock on in the SPF 65 requiring sun of the It's a Really Hot desert.
Okay.
He kneeled down and smiled at the cactars. Hey there, guys. I'm Sephiroth. Do you know which way it is to Overcrowded City? Overcrowded City.
Okay.
I'm on my way to see my mumsy.
Yeah, because he's a mama's boy.
The cactars exchanged glances and wondered what a mumsy was. Can we call you Sephi? Asked the first cactar. I'm getting fucked up.
You are. Are you having a problem?
Yeah, I'm having a stroke. There was a whoosh, then a click, and then an ow. Before either of the cactars knew it, the first cactar's face, his whole face, was on the ground.
Yes.
Sephiroth's eyes gleamed of evil redness. It was so ridiculously reddishly red that even my poor alliteration skills could not describe how red his eyes were. The second Cactar glanced at the first, and with a half-horrified, half-slightly constipated look. Wow, he gleamed. Now he has a chance at the ladies. Shut up. Shut up, said the Cactar, face lying on the ground.
The whole face just was talking on its own.
Aw, damn!
Love it.
Master Bum Eyes sighed. You things grow back and stuff. Accursed biology. I'll set fire to your crap then. And thus Sephiroth reached for his lighter and set fire to several Cactar dormitories and donation centers. He grabbed a bite to eat at Chili's and sinisterly left a five tip and went on his merry way.
Just eat at Chili's. That's what Sephiroth does.
Yeah.
He's known for Chili's.
Brother! Yelled the bodiless Cactar face lying in the desert sand. Brother, he has banished me to be a doorstop for the rest of my life. Avenge my inconvenient facelessness, he called. The second Cactar looked down at the face and paused. Finally he spoke. "Kite." The second Cactar walked off after Sephiroth, leaving his brother to spit out sand until another Cactar stumbles by and flips his face over towards the sun or uses him as a doorstop.
I like the doorstop idea.
The second Cactar, whose name was Cactar, found that he was heading towards the Tonberry Caves. He knew quite a few Tonberries, all of them easily pissed off. You would be too if you lived in a cave all your life, carrying around lanterns and butcher knives and having to balance big yellow stars over your head.
That's fair.
And thus it began. Cactar's odyssey for revenge for his bodiless brother and the poor Chili's waiter. The first Cactar watched his brother walk off into the distance with the setting moon behind his dark silhouette, rising above the mountains miles upon miles away, and thought to himself, "Woo-ha! I get the room to myself. Partay!" And that's it.
Yes, it's very dumb. But I like the whole face slicing thing.
Yeah. Jesus. That's like straight up like some scene XD weirdo shit.
Yes.
XD low random. I regret reading it.
I know.
That said, hanging out with Cactars and Tonberries reminds me of Gilquest,
Oh, nice.
which has not aged well at all. But as a young lad, I would often frequent flashplayer.com because it was better than Newgrounds, or so I thought. I mean, it was basically the same thing as Newgrounds, just, you know, blue and white rather than yellow and black.
Yeah.
And with some less stuff, but I thought that it was a better layout. I doubt it exists anymore, but it basically had all the same Flash cartoons as
it was still around.
Newgrounds. Yeah, Newgrounds still around, but I don't think Flash Player is. And there was one about a Cactar and a Tonberry called Gilquest, and that second Cactar voice was basically the voice that Cactar had in that. That's just like, awesome twins, kill! You know.
Okay.
That's what happened. Like, he would freak out and kill everything every time that... There's a new Mary-Kate and Ashley movie out. Mary-Kate and Ashley go shopping! Was like the commercial.
And he just wanted to kill him?
Yeah, he wanted to kill everything, so he did like, you know... Because this is early 2000s, so there was like Matrix scenes and shit like that.
Right.
Because, you know... Is it really from the early 2000s if it doesn't reference the Matrix at all?
No.
I didn't think so. Even though the Matrix is overrated as fuck. But,
It is not, fuck you.
It is.
It's underrated, if anything.
You realize that is the most ridiculous thing you've ever said.
No.
Oh, okay.
Look, you weren't around at the time. You just don't get it.
I wasn't around at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Matrix at the time.
Yeah, you weren't around.
Oh.
You just don't get it.
I don't.
You saw it after 100,000 cartoons tried to rip it apart.
Yeah. And it wasn't even that good. So here's the thing about that. You can say, oh, I've just seen it, you know, parodied all the time, so I wouldn't like it. But I saw The Sixth Sense way after it was parodied 1,000 times, and I really like The Sixth Sense.
Ew.
It's a great movie. It's like one of his 2 good movies.
Ew.
Oh, okay. Like, you know it's a good movie though, right? And that, like, most people like it.
Oh no, I get that.
Yeah. I liked it.
The reveal was equally as stupid as a lot of his other stuff, even though it was set up better.
Yeah. I still liked it even knowing the twist. So, I don't know. I just, like, if I had seen it without knowing the twist, That would have been awesome. It's like how I got to see Fight Club without knowing the twist, even though I saw Fight Club like years and years
blows my
afterwards.
mind how you got away with that.
I never paid any attention to Fight Club. I didn't give a shit. So when I eventually saw it, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know the twist in The Beautiful Mind either, but I didn't really like that movie much.
Yeah.
I just thought that chick was cute.
Oh, yes.
That's the crowd. That's the chick I'm talking about.
There's a cam girl that I watched that looks a lot like her.
Like Russell Crowe?
No.
Oh.
I mean, also yes.
Bobby loves cam girls.
I do.
And Russell Crowe.
I do love me some Russell Crowe.
Making movies, making songs, and flying around the world.
Alright, get Cactus healed up some. There we go.
Find you a girl who shoots fairies out of her cooch. She is, by default, best girl.
Right, don't ever settle for less.
Life's too short to not have girls that shoot fairies out of her cooch.
I feel bad if there's ever going to be like a kid who's taking actual life advice from our channel.
Oh god.
Right? It's terrifying.
I know a woman who had a bunch of kids that almost all of them turned out gay, so I guess she shot a bunch of fairies out of her cooch.
That's a long-term investment. I want fairies coming out of the cooch daily.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not interested in how you
So
do it.
you need a bunny that always has gay bunny children.
Yes. That is exactly what I need.
Just fill the world with gay bunnies.
Australia would be happy.
Yes.
Australia has a real bunny problem, so if they were all suddenly gay, that would help their problem.
That's some fucking like that Gooback episode logic.
Yes. But it might work. Also, that was a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
Not great, just pretty good.
So
Chicken sandwich.
I'm looking at Time Hop, and I'm just like, from when I read the Dresden Files short story called Bombshells. Have you read that one?
No, I don't think I have.
It's going to be in briefcases,
Okay.
but I read it when it came out because I was like, I want to read it. And this is just a great quote from it, and I believe it's Molly saying this. The rack is more than just boobs, Justine, I told her soberly. It's an energy field created by all living boobs. It surrounds us, penetrates us, and binds the galaxy together.
Yes.
It's pretty exciting.
Boobs are important.
They are. They are the most important thing in the world.
Everybody loves boobs.
Everyone loves boobs.
You may have preferences. Big boobs, small boobs.
Yeah. Real boobs, fake boobs.
I mean, real is obviously better.
Sure. But sometimes if they do it just right.
Yeah, but that's like saying a finely crafted mahogany table. There's a lot of mahogany tables, but a finely crafted one is a rare thing. And all the lines flow perfectly, and you're just like, oh, yes. Makes for good times. I don't know. Come back, you little bird piece of shit. There we go.
I hate how vague I was on Time Hop like 10 years ago. I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, and you're not elaborating, you stupid fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I look at Time Hop. I fucking hate it. I hate looking at my old shit. But I can't give up the streak. I have to look at it because I'm like more than 300 days in this streak.
Oh?
And if you miss a day, then you go back to 1. Honestly, I should be at like 600 days in a streak because fucking hell.
Why?
But my phone wouldn't load the app one day.
Why is a streak important?
It isn't. But I still don't want to give it up. Because
Okay.
I'm never going to give it up.
Sort of like how my email inbox has been stayed religiously at 4,999, and I've kept it up for like 8 months.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna give it up.
If Gmail one day comes out with achievements,
Yeah.
then you'll be Gucci.
Yeah, that'd be great. Gmail, get on that shit. That'd be great.
They'll make an achievement system with an achievement just for you, and then other people are going to have to keep their inbox at 409,999, whatever the fuck.
4,999. Just shy of 5,000.
For as long as possible.
Yes. I remember when I was growing up, I had a Hotmail account. Way back when that was a thing. That I kept at 1337.
A fine choice.
Leet.
You are such a cool kid.
Yeah, I was super awesome. I even had to sign up for some spam shit just to get it up that high.
Yo, the fruit punch kickstart's delicious.
You're delicious.
True. I don't see what it has to do with the fruit punch.
Maybe you're just tasting yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, you ever think about that?
I'm a little impressed.
At how well you taste, or how stupid my thing sounded?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I could help.
This whole channel is just a shambles, dude.
Yeah, that's true. One day somebody will find out and be like, dude, this is so stupid, but I gotta watch the next episode. And we'll actually have a viewer.
Yeah, let's do it. You guys, do that.
Yeah. Get on that good shit.
See, I don't like the fairies coming out of the rod. I like it out of the cooch better.
Right. It has to be from the cooch. If it's not from the cooch, it just don't count.
Then what's the fucking point?
There we go. Now he's dead.
Rip Cerberus.
Yeah, Peter is the heavy hitter in the group. You don't fuck around.
Yeah, well, he can't die.
Well, he can die for a battle, and then it sucks. But he just
You
comes
just
right
gotta
back.
light him up.
He comes back, and then I don't have to pay for him.
And then he is Bab again.
Yes, he comes back as Weebab. And then you have to retrain him. Oh, that'd be a neat mechanic inside of the game.
No, it wouldn't. That would suck.
Like if it was super easy to train him up, but he's a super glass cannon. I could see that. He has the potential to be the strongest character in the game so long as he never dies. But good luck with that shit.
Yeah. Hey, if Fire Emblem, like, had a Phoenix character, like, even if you got permadeath on,
Yeah.
that would be an interesting thing. I would never do that, but
Yeah.
I fucking hate permadeath.
Yeah, it's not a fun game mechanic. At least not in games like this. Sometimes it's really cool, like Mass Effect. But,
Oh yeah, that's great. That's a whole different thing. It's a specific place that you're going to die, and you can plan for it. Orchestrate the deaths of your crew.
yes. He did this weird, like, manipulative finger puppet gesture right then.
Yeah, I did.
Because he is, evil as fuck.
I know the values. I know. I know exactly what to do, where, and why to orchestrate any outcome of the suicide mission in Mass Effect 2.
Yes.
Mostly, I don't want to kill my crew, though. Aside from Miranda, because fuck that bitch.
That's fair.
When we do one day play Mass Effect, I'm not sure what the plan is going to be. Should we keep everyone alive just to have everything? Kill off a few of them?
I think keep everybody alive would be the plan, because most people haven't seen that.
That's no fun.
Is it not?
I mean, I guess it's fun. It's boring. It's what everyone does.
Is it?
Yeah.
How about kill everybody?
You can't kill everybody.
Kill as much as possible.
In order for Shepard to survive Mass Effect 2, he has to have 2 party members still alive.
Okay.
But I'm unwilling to do that. Because then Mass Effect 3 becomes incredibly boring.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Because
right, 'cause it
all
does.
of those roles are filled by random NPCs that have no personality.
Lame. Well, do you have a preferred one run in your head? Like a cannon? Your crack ship, as it is?
A lot of it depends.
Look, the game doesn't change, so I guess it all depends on you.
Yeah. I mean, personally, if I'm man Shep, I'm gonna fuck Jack because she's best girl. I'm gonna let Miranda perish. Oh no, how unfortunate.
Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really easy to kill off in the third game, though, if you don't know what you're doing. Like, even though she's a bitch to kill in the second one, like, it doesn't really matter.
I guess they got a whole bunch of complaints like, I wanted to kill this bitch, and you didn't let me. They're like, we're gonna make
She's popular, though. Like, I don't get it, because, like, I like Yvonne Strahovski, but, God, I hate Miranda. She's such a cunt.
That's fair. Jaw keeps getting fucked up.
Not nearly as popular as Tally, who is also kind of a bitch, and I know I'm gonna get shit for that. Don't get me wrong, I like Tally. I even have a Funko Pop with Tally. If she would stay fucking standing, this bitch falls over all the time because the little stand that it came with doesn't fit in her stupid foothold. I don't even know if I have that little plastic thing anymore.
I am sorry, friend.
But, anywho.
I can do things with epoxy if you need me to.
Yeah, just epoxy her to the desk.
Yeah.
Just, she's permanently there.
When you need to move her, you just gotta check out the desk and buy a new one.
Yeah.
Look, I love epoxy. I offer to epoxy everything.
Epox on you, sir.
Ooh. You're epoxy. Oh, that's right. And this bow rider has just never fucking dies. Fucker! Die faster! No, fuck you!
I think that what we're going to do for Mass Effect is I think that we're going to be femshep.
Okay, I can support that decision.
Just because I want to fuck Caden. But I don't want to be, like, male shep with Caden in the third game, because that holds a lot less weight, I think. Not because, you know, gay relationships aren't as good or whatever, but because you can't start it in the first game.
Oh, yeah, okay.
With Caden, the arc of the three games together is wunderbar. And I enjoyed killing Ashley. But... Die, you stupid bitch. Sorry, Kimberly Brooks. I do like you, but I hate that character.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. I don't even know what my game after Hellblade is.
Who knows?
Should it be Mass Effect?
I don't know. I mean, we're talking about it.
I've been kind of in the mood to play it again. If I'm going to do Mass Effect, though, I'm going to play all 3 games in a row, so that would be consuming everything for a very long time.
Yes. I feel like I can both.
Okay.
I didn't want to deal with that bow rider again. He needs to fucking die.
That boner.
There we go.
Level up.
Fuck you, Hellhound. Go back to hell.
Did Houndoom get a Mega Evolution? I want to say he did.
Don't know.
I think he did. Houndoom.
It'd be a shame if he didn't. That's a good design.
Mega. He did, and it was disappointing.
Oh? Let me see.
Evolution. I remember it now. See, it looks like that.
Yeah, that's not great.
He should have become Cerberus with the Mega Evolution.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Now, it's never going to be good again.
Unless they do, like, double Mega Evolution.
Hell, they're probably done with Mega Evolution in the first place.
Yeah, it wasn't the best mechanic.
I didn't hate it, but...
I never used it.
Oh, I used it all the time. You are underpowered as shit if you don't use it. I specifically went out of my way to use Pokemon that could Mega Evolve. So I would actually, you know, use some Pokemon really for the first time ever that way.
Nice.
I had never raised a Beedrill before until I was playing through Alpha Sapphire, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do Mega Beedrill this time.
See, I dig Beedrill, so...
I don't know, Bug Poison is not my...
Like, as much as I hate wasps in real life, I dug Beedrill.
Yeah. I like Bug and I like Poison, but I think that the two of them together is like rock ground. It's just like, come on, really?
Not all bugs are poisonous. Hashtag not all bugs.
True.
What? Come on. Step out your little hidey hole, Red Mary. I want to fuck you up.
Gonna kill Snoopy, son.
Yeah. His sword can actually cast Diesel. It's really, really inconvenient.
That does suck. So you're gonna keep Cactus far away from him?
Oh yeah. I've lost this battle before because he just walked up and desold in one. I'm like, you motherfucker. Hey, I got
Peter, Jesus.
Yeah, Peter, you know, rocking shit.
Peter is Jesus. I have confirmed it.
There we go. We got rid of their healer, which means it's time to go in.
Get it out and get it in.
You stay a bit further back. Let me think. Gerholt, you're going to be my sacrificial lamb on this one. Sorry, buddy.
A lamb in wolf's clothing.
Yes. It's lammy toes.
I'm kind of happy about that right there.
That is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Hey, I can cast Poison. Fuck you guys. That's what the Red Baron looks like.
Yeah.
He's big and intimidating.
If he didn't wear a shirt, he would just be like 300 guy.
Yes. And this is gonna hurt. Yeah. That sucked.
And then the Chow's wizard.
Yes.
Man, I never raised a Chow to become a Chaos Chow. I never knew that they looked like that.
Yeah, well, now you know what you're missing out on.
And if you don't know, now you know. Man, I will never ever raise a Chow to become a Chaos Chow. Holy shit. I watched fucking Relaxalax's video about Chow raising.
Yeah?
Oh my leg.
What? What's the big deal?
If for it to become the Chaos Chow, it needs to grow all the way up and then regenerate 5 times.
Oh, no.
We never even saw them evolve once when we were playing Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, fuck that.
It takes quite a bit of time.
Yeah, it sounds very inconvenient. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I'm not about that life. Get him! Get him!
Gonna smack him with the axe.
But the ass was fat. You ever see that?
No?
That Arthur thing?
No.
Okay. Hold up. I gotta find it. Let's see. The ass was fat.
All about that ass.
Okay, so it's a 4chan post.
Nice. Where all the greatness comes from.
Yeah. So it's Arthur and Sue Ellen. Sue Ellen was this one.
Okay.
And I'll post a picture on the thing too. So the 4chan post. Ugh. Jesus. Someone please provide me with some nasty pics of these two. I'm the type of person that always ships 2 characters whenever I watch a cartoon. Me too.
Yes.
And for Arthur, it was this couple. Whenever I watched Arthur, I'd always pretend I was him and I was trying to hook up with Sue Ellen. That's why my favorite episode is the one where Sue Ellen lost her diary. That's the episode where at the end she hints at Arthur that she likes him.
Nice.
That's the greatest episode of Arthur ever. Yet the show's creators never fully expanded on that. Instead, they continued to make references to Arthur and Francine being together. Fuck Francine. She looks like a monkey. I wouldn't mind if it was Muffy. She's got a monkey face too, but it... Yeah, blah 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 blah.
Okay. Other details explaining the show.
Some kind of racist shit.
Really?
With Sue Ellen, you got the best of everything. She's got a cute face, plus the ass was fat.
Boom. Red Baron down. Which means we're about to get plot.
I also wouldn't mind that rabbit bitch who always had her hair over her eyes. I think her name was Molly. She never used to get my dick hard until that episode Arthur Makes Waves. But yeah, anyway, so he just keeps talking about Sue Ellen and just talking about the ass was fat. Just like over and over again.
Okay.
I don't know. It always makes me laugh whenever I read it.
Nice.
The ass was fat.
Alright, so now we get plot.
Oh.
Sir Astral, he's crying.
Rip. Why would he be crying? I think I've seen his style of fighting before. Let's see his face.
Astral removes the mask.
Mr. Cat. Oh shit!
Right?
It's Lemon!
What did we do as his voice?
I don't remember.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I think it was like a gruff voice.
Lemon!
It's Lemon!
Let me see him. Oh shit. Wow, he's alive.
Lemon! Lemon!
Hey, Mr. Cat, you fat fuck. Where? What?
Okay.
Oh, Sir Astral! I had an awful nightmare. I was controlled by someone, and I killed a lot of gerbils.
It wasn't a dream.
The fuck you say?
You were being controlled by a devil. And he made you kill every person you saw. You recovered your senses when we defeated the devils.
I can't believe it! I'm Lemon! I'm...
Return of a Lemon's Allegiance.
What can I do? How can I atone for my sins? I like this voice. It's gonna wear on me.
Yeah.
But Sir Astral, tell me.
You're not at fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not
Not
your
you,
fault.
man.
It's
not
not
you,
your fault.
man.
It's not your fault.
It's not supposed to be you.
It's not your fault.
Why did he leave? But Goodwill Hunting right in the middle of this. Okay. I have to die for my sins. It will be my atonement.
Harakiri.
I have to die.
He's gonna go commit Sudoku.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Lemon.
Sir Astral, Lemon has fled. Will you let him die?
Well, when life gives you lemons. Lemon is an immortal vampire now?
Yay, look, just take it.
He can't die very easily? Why is he a vampire? This is like daytime.
Yeah.
I think we'll meet him again. Cactus, let's go.
Look, just take it, okay?
Why is he a vampire?
Because he is. Now, this is a very important part of the game, and it's why we're probably going to end this episode. You see this little bit here?
Yes.
With that little bit, odd bit there? Okay,
Yes.
we need to go into here. Hey. Thank you. Alright, so, item?
Mr. Cat has come to
Oh,
visit you
fuck.
guys.
I kept on hitting the wrong button. Depot. Look, we are going to derive. Now, where is it? I need this dry stone. Instead of an angel one. No, damn it. Item, use dry stone. We got that way back at Creed's Castle for helping a little miner dude with the ferry.
Okay.
And now this is where you use it to drive the lake so that way you can go over here into this town.
Okay. This music, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm starting to think...
Fuck you. I don't care. This game did it better.
No, I'm not saying it's a ripoff. I'm just thinking of Mr. Saturn.
Oh, nice.
And that whole village.
Okay. Now you can go in here and you can explore and you can talk to people and be like, hey, what's in here? And here's a priest so I can revive my dead peeps.
Look, if there were 2 songs that this game ripped off, though, I'd be like, dude.
It didn't rip off anything. 100% original.
I mean, again, it's just a regular song. I was just saying it reminded me of the Mr. Saturn songs.
100% original. I asked Lemon and he told me so. And he's an
Earthbound
immortal
came out
vampire.
after this game anyway, so I'm not even...
And he's an immortal vampire.
I don't know that Mother 1 had Mr. Saturn or not. I don't know. No one does, because no one's played Mother 1.
That's fair. I like there, I think just leaves the village. But no, go back up there.
Except for Cameron from FU Game Crew, who did.
He's the only one.
Yeah, I know. Only one that I know of.
A lot of these things will have you just leave the village. There's lots of ways out. You gotta kind of explore a bit to figure out where the treasure chest and shit are. Like up here.
It really does make me think of Earthbound music, though. I kind of dig it. You know, but with, Genesis shit.
Yeah. But this town is pretty damn important. And once I figure out where I'm at, because I don't remember it quite as well anymore, you figure out, wait, how many times have I used it?
Are you going to put the golem in your crew?
No.
Why not?
Because.
Then why did you bother waiting all that time to get the hand?
Because I had to show the fans how you get him. Don't be a dick.
I'm not a... Oh, okay. Whatever.
We had to. It was crucial to the plot.
Did we have to?
We had to.
I don't think it was crucial to the plot.
Alright, so all those lead through the same thing. You don't know.
I think that you're a japist.
You don't know?
I guess I didn't know.
Yeah, see? Revel in your ignorance.
Oh. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, well then what's the point of you? Up here. Okay. This motherfucker.
Welcome to the Dwarf Craftsman. We can create a great and special weapon for you if you have some special material. Oh, for the mithril.
Yes. Now, I'm not going to do this right now, because this requires a lot of saving and going back again.
Okay.
He has a pool of weapons. He'll ask you, hey, you got the mithril. And I think you can do up to 3 at a time. Don't do that. Just do 1 at a time.
Okay.
He'll ask you, which hero do you want it for? Don't choose for Cactus. He gets a special sword later, so it's just going to be a waste of one.
You've only got 5 million mithril.
Right. But there are, I think, like 15 different types of items that he can create, depending on which character you choose, so which weapon they're able to use. And you get 15 mithril throughout the game. So you can get one of each weapon. There's a very clear line as to which weapons are better, though. Some of them are just kind of dumb. Some of them are fucking awesome.
Can you give mithril wings to Peter?
Demon Rod. No, Peter doesn't get one. He's like, I can't craft anything for him. Fuck that.
Peter used metal wing.
Yeah,
It was super effective.
Steel wing.
Steel wing, that's it.
Got the white ring. Passed it to Chester.
Mr. Cat's just hanging out.
Yeah.
He's having a good time.
But yeah, I could very easily spend 10 fucking hours just doing this mithril shit. Trying to get the best
10
of it.
fucking hours, you say?
Yes. Doing this, doing that. It save states whenever you actually hand it to him. So it'll be like, hey, create the mithril for this person. He goes, yeah. So you want to save right before that. Then you do the whole process. You have to leave the town, come right back, talk to him, and be like, I got you this weapon. Do you like it? And if it's not the best one, then you go, fucking no, and then you leave.
Oh.
Or you restart and just do it over and over and over again.
And so that's your plan for right now?
Kinda.
Okay. That's okay. We will watch Netflix while he does that.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back.
I'm probably not going to do it for everybody. There's just a few people that I want it for, like my main attackers. Like, I'll try to get it for Jaha, just because I really want him to have a sword. Chester to get a really good lance. The monks get some special fisty weapons. Yeah, the knuckles and all that.
Yes.
So, I'll figure out who I want on my team to have a weapon. I'm not going to do, like, it for everybody, just 4 or 5. Get some goodness in there. The heat axe is actually one of them that Jaha's already equipped with that we stole from the guy.
Oh, yeah?
You can get that as part of this mithril thing. And it's like the lowest tier one.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So you want to call it here then?
I think so.
All right. So let's do our shoutouts. I'm going to do a shoutout based off of my recent adventure. I went with my dad to Vegas, and I did a couple tweets about going to Vegas or whatever. But nobody follows us on Twitter, so it's all right. You don't know about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I went to Vegas with my dad to go see the Cirque du Soleil Beatles Love Show. And it was awesome. Like, Vegas itself, not really, but the show was awesome. So I'm going to do a shout out to Cirque du Soleil. I've only ever really seen this one. I mean, it's the only one I've seen in person. I've seen a couple other Cirque du Soleil stuff just like in video form or something.
Yeah.
But I appreciate just how much engineering and choreography and training and everything must have gone into this show and all of the other shows. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. You got like people literally jumping over my head because I was in the front row, and the stage is like a plus, so the front row only has like 2 seats right by, like in the corner of one of the plus edges. Oh, yeah. So like this guy just jumps over our heads to the other side. That was spoopy.
Nice.
And they kind of interact with the audience and stuff, like a little bit like pouring like dry iced steam on people's heads and stuff.
Nice.
It's awesome. So I highly recommend checking that shit out if you guys ever go to Vegas. Do it.
Nice.
How about you, sir?
Well, first of all, just don't go to Vegas.
Yeah, but if you happen to be there, go see the show.
Yes. My shout out is going towards an ingredient, because nowhere in California apparently has it. Like, I tried to order it from different places that even say they have it, and they don't. I like anchovies.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a bit of a story behind this, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it on the channel, where I used to work at Pizza Hut, and then people kept stealing my pizza when I would make it, because I would make my pizza, go through the oven, I'd go do a run to go deliver pizza, I'd come back and some other asshole behind there ate it. Because it would be just like cheese or pepperoni or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let's make it gross.
Yeah.
And I would do tomato, pineapple, anchovies. Because I like the sweetness mixed with the saltiness, and it creates a good dynamic in with the cheese.
I'll take the pineapple.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the good part of what you had.
I was eating tomato pineapple a bit before, and people started liking that, and they started stealing. So I'm like, nope, fucking add anchovies. And after that, I got used to anchovies, and then I really loved anchovies. And now my favorite pizza has fucking anchovies.
Fucking anchovies, yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Tom Ado. I'm Caesar Salad, and I'm Anchovy. Shoutouts to Pokemon Dub. That's some good shit.
But I couldn't find them. Like, Papa John said they had them. I ordered from there, and they're like, no, we don't have them.
Yeah.
I think Mountain Mike's out here says they have them. I ordered from there. They're like, yeah, nobody orders that, so we don't keep it in stock.
It's a jape, yeah.
Yeah. Normal places that have it, like Pizza Hut normally has it, but they don't have it even on their menu out here. It's
probably
nowhere.
just not popular enough to have.
I know, but you guys have like fucking artichoke hearts and eggplant
This
for your
is
pizza.
California. Of course we
Fucking
do.
hippies.
Yeah, I don't order that shit. The heart is the bad part of the artichoke.
But people do. They have artichoke pizza. It's fucking weird. Anyways, so I went out.
Artichoke me, daddy.
I got some anchovies. Oh, I'm gonna. Got some anchovies, got my own pizza, and made my own pizza with like a whole lot of anchovies, an extra pound of cheese, and a whole bag of pepperonis, and it was fucking great. I missed it. So yeah, my shout out is to anchovies, the fish that is absent in California, and I feel Futurama's pain.
But it's in Caesar dressing, which is the only good place for anchovies.
It's in Worcestershire sauce. Is
Yeah.
anybody really confident in how they say that? No.
Especially not
Worcestershire?
people from Massachusetts, because
Yeah.
they say like Worcester or something. But
Worcestershire.
yeah. All right.
But yeah, I love anchovies.
Now it's time to grind some weapons, I guess. So we'll catch you guys next time after we've ground up the weapons.
Yeah. I don't have a question. Have you ever had anchovies on a pizza?
I don't think I have, but I'm not a fish person.
That's fine. But I know a lot of people who's like, anchovies, ew. It's like, have you ever had an anchovy? No. Then shut the fuck up.
If I liked fish more, I'd probably be willing to try it.
Yeah.
But I don't really like meat on my pizza in the first place, though.
See, I'm down for pepperoni.
I love meat in general. Like, I love a good steak or whatever. But on pizza, it's just never been my jam.
You heard it here, folks. Kevandre loves the meat.
I do. A nice hearty sausage in my face. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm weird. I like pineapple and black olives and white sauce on my pizza.
See, that's fine except for the olives.
And then the Deadpool movie came out, and he ordered that same pizza,
That's awesome.
and I freaked out in the theater because I've ordered that pizza for years, and I was like, "Yay!" You know, I clapped and I go all girly, and it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
This has gone on long enough.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.